Yo, what up, YouTube? How we doing today? I'm at school actually. Decided to go for a quick little walk along the shore. The school's on the key, so I decided to walk along the shore. Found this little duck off in the mangroves. So just over here doing a quick little vlogcast for y'all. Seeing how we doing today, just checking in. Today's going very well. I actually been working on the RNA-seq project that I've been telling you about. Pretty much everything that I've done so far for the last couple of weeks, I decided to go in. I've been doing at home. I decided to go in and redo the whole process on the computer at school, because the computer at school has a better, more RAM, so it's more high powered than my laptop computer, and it's able to process the functions that I'm giving it faster in a less amount of time. So that's what I'm doing today. Again, just felt like jumping out and give you a quick little update. Today's been well. Made some advancements in my relationship, I believe. Some things have conspired. I'm not going to talk about it on here yet, but I might a little bit later. Yesterday I had therapy, and therapy went very well. We talked about a lot of things that I've been struggling with, and my therapist believes that, because I said that, I think that I struggle with like the imposter syndrome, where I'm surrounded by people who are better than me, so I don't feel good enough, and then like someone asked me like to take care of myself, and I got upset or whatever, and it turns out that, like, a lot of this stuff, and even my therapist said that, well, she said sounds like I have a whole lot of insecurities. I'm insecure about a lot of things, and then we talked about maybe where that comes from, and we decided that a lot of that comes from my mother growing up. She would emasculate me a lot. So, for example, I gave her some examples of when I was younger, how to my mother it was like I was never man enough for her, right? So first of all, like one time, me and mom were getting into it, and I knocked one of the doors off of the hinges, and then later my friend came by, and he came in and he fixed it. Another high school friend of mine, he came in and fixed it. After he fixed it, my mom was like telling her friends, like, well, why Eric couldn't have fixed it? Why he couldn't do that? He's a guy, he should have known how to do that. And then another time I had bought this car, and the radiator was leaking, so it wasn't working. So I parked it in the front yard, and I just let it sit there because I didn't know how to fix it, and I didn't have the money to get it towed and pay for it to get fixed. So I just let it sit, and then later on I sold it to a friend of mine who came over, and he fixed it in the yard and then drove off with it. And again, my mom was like, well, why you couldn't do that? Why you, like, what the heck, And it even continues to this day. Like about a month ago, I was over there at my mom's house, and her toilet was messing up, like it was like rocking. So something about how it was set into the foundation of the house was a little wobbly. And so she asked if I could fix it, and I said I don't know what I'm doing. I said I don't know how to fix toilets. That's not my thing. Like it's not. Like, my thing is science. I'm literally getting a PhD. I'm about to be a doctor. I don't know how to fix a toilet. Like, I'm sorry, that's not something I specialize in, right? But she was all gung-ho about, no, you can fix it. I've been looking at the YouTubes or whatever. And so the last time I fixed the toilet, it was with a lady, and she actually just told me, like, just lift it here, put it here, and then we're done. And I did it, and it was fine. Well, this was a little more complicated, I guess, so I tried to follow the instructions my mother gave me, and when I was finished, it didn't work. The toilet was still not working. It was broke. And so I told her, like, hey, look, I'll pay to get someone to come out here and fix it, all right? Like I don't want you to be without a toilet. I'll pay for someone to fix it. Well, she got upset and called me later and was like, no, I want you to come back, and you need to fix it. Like, you're a guy, you should basically know how to do this, and don't rely on other people to fix it or whatever. And that made me feel like, no matter what I'm doing, it's like I'm not man enough for her, right? Which, who cares? She's my mom. But still, like, growing up, like, Like I didn't know, I guess I don't know, but anyway, like I said, it's like I'm just not man enough. So then I struggled with insecurities of not being masculine enough, because according to my mother, I wasn't man enough. Why didn't I know this stuff, right? Why didn't I know how to fix a car? Why didn't I know how to put a door on the hinges, right? But ultimately, like, if you really want to get into it, why didn't I know that? It's because I didn't have a father around. There was no male figure in the household. So where the hell was I supposed to learn all this stuff? I'm just supposed to pick it up as I go. Like, I'm supposed to go hang out with my friend's dad and he teach me how to do this stuff? Like, there was no dad around. There was no father figure. So no, I had no basis on how to learn this stuff, on how to do these things. And these things were the things that she considered, I guess, a man was supposed to know how to do. So she emasculated me by saying I'm not a man because I don't know how to do this, you know? And so when my therapist told me, like, a lot of your insecurities come from that and it's affecting your life and your relationship, I started realizing it really is because I have these insecurities about not being masculine enough, based on, how I was raised or whatever. Like, I try to overcompensate sometimes and be like, hell yeah, I'm a man. You can't tell me what to do, or like I'll dog women out and all that kind of stuff. And that's like overcompensating for what, I believe a man does or is supposed to be. And when that happens, it's like a shield I put up. But then as soon as someone critiques my masculinity, then I get triggered and I get upset and I pop off and I freak out and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm trying to come to terms with this. We had a session yesterday and we talked about it. I got some homework to write down, what I believe masculinity and femininity traits are, and then as well as what society believes. And ultimately, I don't really think there is a gender role. I think gender roles are really man-made, with a lack of a better term, man-made constructs. Like, I believe you can be and act however the hell you want to be and act, but of course some people want to put that biology in there. Men are just physically stronger, so they should be the protectors, which, okay, I guess I'll put that in there, but I don't know, I don't really go with all the societal confirmations of men and women and what they're supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do and stuff like that. I'm not into that. And maybe that stems from me being insecure in my masculinity, and so I say I don't look at gender roles. That could even be a thing. I never thought of that. Just thought of that now. Yeah, but anyway, so we're gonna work through that, and I did realize that, yeah, me being insecure of not being man enough or masculine enough has affected a lot of my relationships and how I act and carry myself and everything like that. Sometimes overcompensating for my insecurities. So I guess I suffer with a lot of insecurities. So that's me opening up a little bit. I think that's all I have for today. I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna work on this, get back to y'all, let y'all know, what I find out about myself, and let me know, were you raised in a single parent household with just a mom, and how did you learn how to be a man, and how are you dealing with not having a male figure raise you and teach you how to be a man? Where did you learn these traits? And was your mother as hard on you as mine was on me, as far as just expecting you to be a certain way because you got a penis, all right, but not having anyone to train you or teach you? Let me know what y'all think, if y'all had to deal with this or not. Besides that, I hope y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Much love, peace, and we'll talk later. Bye.